Assalamu alaikum dear class 10th. There is a review of the following poetries and they are The Voice of God, Little Things and A Nation's Strength. First of all, The Voice of God. Before explanation of the poetry, let's come to the introduction to the poet. Louis I. Newman is the writer of this poem. He was born in 1893 and died in 1972. He was born in Providence, Rhode Island, that is in USA. He studied at Brown University and lectured at Columbia University after completing his doctorate. Now, this poem, I sought to hear the voice of God. Sought is the past form of seek. In this poetry, in this line, the poet is saying, I was strong desirous to hear the voice of God in order to communicate with God and climb the topmost steeple. To fulfill his this desire, to fulfill his this wish, he climbed the uppermost part of his religious building, but God declared, Go down again. But when he climbed or when he ascended the topmost part of his religious building, he didn't find to talk to God, to hear the voice of God. But he was instructed to go down again. Go down again means to go to the earth. I dwell among the people because God told him that coming to the top of any religious building or any of the mountain or wishing or desiring to come to the sky to talk to God is not necessary. If you want to talk to God, if you want to communicate with God, you will have to live among people because God always dwell means live. God always lives among people. In short, we can say the message was serve humanity because serving humanity is serving to God. And another poem is Little Things. Its writer is Julia Carne and she was born in 1823 in Boston, America and died in 1908. This poem, Little Things, was first published in 1845 and this is a simple children's poem. And here comes the poem that is on two stanzas. Stanza number 1. Little drops of water, little grains of sand make the mighty ocean and the pleasant land. In this stanza, the poetess is saying the importance of very little things, like very little drops of water, when accumulated, they have created great ocean that is covering 3/4 part of the land. In the same way, when very little particles of sand accumulated, they have created huge land that is 1/3 of the whole world. In the same way, little deeds of kindness, little words of love, when we act very little work in favor of kindness to promote help for the help of for the help of suffering people, and when we share little words of love, little words of sympathy, little words of courage, they all together are making the world like a heaven above. Another poem is A Nation's Strength. Talking about the poet of A Nation's Strength, Ralph Waldo Emerson is its poet and he was born in 1803 and died in 1882. He was not only a poet but was an essayist and a philosopher as well. and was popular because of his philosophy. A nation's strength, not gold, but only men can make a people great and strong. In these lines, the poet is telling that it is not materialistic worth or value that makes a nation's faith, it is the people of any country. A people here means for nation. It is the nation of any country, if that is great and strong, are really worthy. Men who, for truth and honor's sake, stand fast and suffer along, and those nations who are honest to their words and deeds, who are honest to their dealings, may face difficulties, may face hurdles for very long time, but they don't give up struggling to promote honesty, and they stand fast. Brave men who work while others sleep, and these are the people, they are in fact very brave, and they do not sleep. They are ready to do work to help for the country's development by doing honestly day and night, by working hard honestly day and night, who dare while others fly. And at the time of critical situation, when they have to face difficulty, they don't run away from the hard situation, but they face strongly. They build our nation's pillar deep, and people like these are actually the pillars of the nation, and lift them to the sky and take the country's luck to the highest of its destiny.